Evening, everyone. This is the select board meeting for November 14th of 2022. I'll read the agenda for tonight and we'll get right at it. We had a Corona King that was supposed to come in, but she's canceled, I guess. She's sick. Rick Piazni's on here for the fire department. Approve October 10th meeting minutes and sign some warrants, and we need to look at a truck here that's available to us. And is there anything else we need to talk about?
Do you want to talk about town forest?
The town
There's
forest.
a couple applications too.
And there is a couple of employment applications in our box that we will go into executive session at the end of the evening and look those over and talk about them.
Do we have an update on I'm sorry, I just said that loud. Pull up the email because I got a question about the school. I know we had someone looking at that. That was
The access road?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we'll do an update on that.
Well, the bumps, the safety concern for the school in this area we're doing, yeah.
I'd also like to talk about maybe setting up some preliminary budget meetings. Sometime it is getting into the middle of November here. I'd like to do at least one before the end of the year, just so we can get our head in the right direction. So we're not rushing around at the end trying to stuff all the numbers together. But we can talk about what we'll work on that. Anything else? Okay. Well, we'll get started. Something else comes up. Go with that. So Rick isn't here. So you want to give us a rundown on this truck, Seth?
Yep, so I had spoken to Bocan, but now it's New Car, last spring, saying we might be interested in purchasing a truck at some point, and they ordered one kind of like what we'd want, without me saying that we wanted it. Now it's in. If we want it, it's ours. If not, they're just going to turn around and put it on the lot. It's bigger than what we have right now. Ours is a 3500 and this is a 550. And talking to them, the reasoning they're having us go to a 550 is we have a 9-foot plow, and this truck has the front end for the 9-foot plow where you can get away with it on a 3500, but it's gonna work the truck more. It's got a little bit more, the gear ratio in the back is a little bit bigger, so it's kind of built a little more heavy duty to plow with. It's obviously in the summer, it's going to be a little overkill for what we need, but if we want this, we can. They do offer a municipal financing. I didn't ask what that looked like or anything like that, but you can see what the number is just for the truck. They're going to look in to get us a plow and dump included, but that doesn't include that on this price. This is just
The handwritten price is what?
Yes, the handwritten price is what the price is.
Yeah. That's not including trades or anything, right?
No, and they said that we'd be better off to sell our truck outright than trade it in there because it's not the same price.
Right.
So, look it over. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, yes, no.
It's a pretty good price.
Even to diesel. It's got all the payload, it's got the power group, it's got everything that you would need, but not anything more than you would need. It's not the base model, but it's a little bit better. 225 70R 19.5. It's got the prep package, it's got the brake controller, utility light system, extra heavy duty front end suspension, remote start, but that doesn't really, review camera and prep kit, cloth seats, and XL value package. 5-year, 100,000 on the diesel engine, 5-year on the roadside assistance, 5-year on the powertrain or 60,000 miles, and 3-year bumper to bumper or 36,000.
How many miles on the truck we have, approximately?
I don't think there's very many.
Huh?
I don't think there's very many.
Yeah.
60, maybe?
That's not a major.
No, that's the old book. Is there a newer book in that one?
It doesn't tell our mileage.
No, but the year. I was just curious on the year, what it
Oh,
was.
I think it's 15.
15.
15?
Yeah, it's okay. Because
Let's move this one start in there.
And this has instead of doing the PTO for the sander, this one's not electronic, this one's hydraulic.
Yeah.
So that takes away from that issue that Seth's having there too, so.
we have a quote for equipment package in here somewhere.
I think those ones that have one.
Backhoe's paid off now, right? Backhoe's paid off, right? All those
What do we have for payments right now?
The only one we're gonna have is the new truck.
are new.
Big truck.
Big truck. Yeah.
Well, what's your thoughts? Probably spring before we got equipment on it, on this, right?
Probably.
Talking about replacing it this spring, get through this winter with the one we have.
You know, like this one, they ordered it last February, I think it was, and it came a month, 3 weeks ago, so.
Yeah.
It didn't, supply chains aren't getting any better, so. If you wanna look at another place, I'm certainly open to that, just.
That's what we need to know right now.
They wanna know sooner than later.
Yeah. For
parked on the corner and it's bright red. It's kind of an eye catcher.
Yeah.
There's no walking around right now.
My son had a one-ton, he just upgraded to a 5500 Dodge. Not a lot of difference, a little bit bigger, you know, tires are bigger, that's why I was asking what type of tires. His are 22s, but, yeah, I know he was having trouble with his Chevy, and he went to 2 year older, 2 years older, but less miles. Nice shape, nice truck. I don't think he ever used it in the winter because there's no, it's got that fluid film under it. It's looks like new under there, but cause that price, you know, that's just the truck, I know, but still, it doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, it's a good price for what,
Well, what's the thought?
You can think on it for the whole meeting if you want, we don't have to make
Yeah,
a decision right this
okay.
time, you know, that's fine.
Alright, yeah, let's move on, we'll bring it back up later. We can get a price from Andy's if you want, and see what availability is. Or we can, yeah, there's choices, I mean, there's what it is on our list to replace, so might be a good opportunity. Yeah, well, let's jump right in and sign some stuff here. I'll put the first ponder in and, that one. Don't know if you have all heard, but is that sale gone through on the hydro? Not for sure, or Hydro Quebec's supposed to be
I
buying.
think it is, I think I do.
So, I'm not sure what that's gonna mean with our tax agreement that we have. I would, guess we need to find out whether it's gonna, because that agreement was with a different company, but we haven't heard back from anybody on any of that stuff yet. So I guess we'll just wait and see. I mean, taxes are being paid for this year, so,
By the old company, right?
by the old company. They're supposed to be in tomorrow, she said, to do that. So after that, I don't know if they'll just let it ride like that, if they're gonna, if that's part of the agreement that the town owes. You know, I don't know who we owe that back taxes to, you know, whether it's the company that's buying it, or if we owe it to the company that just sold it, and if they want their money, or if they're gonna just, that's gonna be part of the sale. I'm not sure how they're dealing with it, but we haven't heard anything from anybody, so, on that part of it, so. Guess we'll wait and see.
I would guess I would go with the sale, but
Could be, yes, or it could be
I hate to ask.
a bonus for them, I don't know. They're still pushing to fix that bridge. I'll read the meeting minutes from October 10th. Select Board Water Commissioner meeting, October 10th of 2022. It was held here in the town office at 7:30. Present was Stephen Dodd, David Plubit, Nick Norris, Seth Hungerford, and Kim Duke. At 7:30, I opened the meeting, read the agenda, added executive session to discuss personnel. The board reviewed and approved plans from East Engineering to replace the culvert on the Hill Road. Seth motioned to approve feasibility study for the Moore Valley Rail Trail Grant, seconded by David, all in favor. We signed warrants 2239 and 2240. I read the meeting minutes from September 26th meeting. David motion to accept as read, seconded by Nick, and all in favor. I spoke to Seth Cattell, the road foreman, about the highway department. Good USV, we'll start ditching on the road this week. Backhoe has been repaired and being picked up from North Tracks today. I spoke with Andy Crane about the roof at the Historical Society. Andy will investigate the leaks and get quotes to replace the roof in the spring. Board will review quote for the 2023 budget. School would like to meet with the select board to propose a new driveway and parking lot for the school. Nick motion to go into executive session, seconded by David, and all in favor. At 8:30, we exit this session and discussed. When we were there, we discussed personnel issues. At 8:30, Nick motion to adjourn, seconded by Seth, all in favor, and the meeting adjourned. Take a motion to accept these minutes as read.
Wait, what was on the paving with the school in town, do we have any sort of answer or clarification on that from the minutes? As far as a decision or where we're headed?
It just said the school would like to meet with the select board, proposing the driveway and parking for the school.
Okay.
We haven't set up any meeting, right?
Nothing I'm aware of, I just didn't know if those discussed last, I'm missing it, that's all.
No, he said that I had talked to Morgan, and he said that they'd like to move forward on doing something, whether it's, outside of just the speed limits that the principal talked to us about, and Vern, the new director of buildings and grounds, said that she has a laundry list of things to be able to,
You said Vern?
yeah,
Boom over?
yeah.
Okay, now so the emails from about the paving and some last one.
Oh, I didn't, Vern sent us an email?
Said me,
Oh.
that's why I was in the minutes, that's why I was curious about that, see if I had an answer to this.
Okay.
Did we discuss that last time?
2
It's in
meetings
the
ago,
minutes.
we did.
With you, but not with Vern, nothing about paving.
No, nothing about payments, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
clear
board
up your
direction is
minutes.
that?
Yep.
I thought
Yes, it was charged to his account. He used our account to get the price, and then he paid for
Gotcha.
Alright, so
He's
take
no
a
longer
motion, to accept
on
these
the
minutes.
list
it. Yeah,
I'll make a motion.
yes,
Alright, second.
second that.
Alright, all in favor of these?
Aye.
Opposed?
That thing in sticks and stuff, so you address that with them. And it's just Seth and,
Is there any other places that
Not that I know of.
just,
what about Ace
or Napa,
or Napa
or Brandon,
I'll check on that.
or Bates?
or all of these well?
There's lots of them, but yeah.
Did you read it?
Do we have any proof of the easement that we have for the Bouchard Road?
What, who should I go, what
The
easement?
bridge.
Yeah, they're just wondering if we actually have proof of what it really is for what we have for width.
We determining the width, location, and limits of the existing right-of-way for project area.
Did you see that? How
Oh, yeah.
they'll default to 1.5 rods?
I'm not sure what it is, but
It's,
yeah, I surveyed it today.
Road, or is it smaller? What's the length of the road?
16.5 feet,
so 1.5 is gonna be 24 feet? 25?
15.5.
16.5.
Is 1 rod, that says 1.5 is what they default to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 3-rod road.
Mm-hmm.
3-rod road is 50 feet. 3.03 rods, 80 feet, 50 feet.
Still not sure why they developed the plans for that road.
Finding their gears.
It's because of the way they score things. And that being a secondary bridge to both bridges, the King and to the Bridge Street.
Did you talk to Bethany about it?
We had a brief conversation on it, so I'll follow up with her again on that.
There's an email here for, oh, it's from that David Quinzel, which I met with there on that Fort Farm Cemetery. And he would like to schedule a work day for September 16th.
Did you see I approved it?
What's that?
I emailed him back and told him I thought that day would be fine.
Okay, so you've already got all over that. Okay.
Because he called, you emailed twice, but you were out sick and it's like
Yep.
I didn't.
One of these, want to do it.
Thank you.
I guess they come with a big crew.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Do that one.
We got a whole bunch going on.
You want to give us an update on the school stuff, or you're in the middle of that?
Oh, I just finished, it was just a email from Vern, looking for a contact from the town to see if anything else has been done as far as the road extension of Poor Farm. We were discussing paving the lower parking lot, however, I don't want to go forward if the town is planning on doing anything with Poor Farm Road. Thank you, Vern. So that's the email,
Okay.
verbatim.
Verbatim.
We probably ought to set up a meeting and see. See what they're thinking, I guess. See what we can do for.
Did you ever find those plans, Kim?
I think the school has them. They came through with the whole, whatever the upgrade for the
Down
school.
here, the school, yeah. I can ask Morgan.
And I think the other would be other district, however, he can probably get them.
The hard part about that project would be because that school property on the other side there, because the easiest way would be where you get, just before you get to the stop sign, coming back toward the school, straight right down 105 there, and then, you know, discontinue that other road, and they could have that for parking or whatever. That's not town property, that's school property.
Could we,
And that was one of their issues, that, we got a soccer field there, we don't want that. And we've got our garden center down there and all that.
but what about making a curb cut into 105? Would they allow us to make a curb cut into 105? Or you're saying?
They would if you did away with the existing one. They wouldn't let you put another one in. We talked to the state about that at the time when we were talking about putting our, at one point we talked about putting this office and the fire station and everything all together. And we talked about putting it up there near the school. And then it was gonna be moving the road. And there was a bunch of different discussions about stuff like that, but I know when we talked to the state at that time, they said that if we did away with, because you've got your road access, if you move your road access, you have to permanently close off that one there. So you'd still have just one access on the one side, a road, but I think that part of it would be doable.
Is there a distance to, because of the corner by Olive Rose, wasn't there a problem with the distance there to this
By
road?
those there, well, I don't know, I think that was mentioned. I don't know if that would be a problem.
You get all those?
No. So who's scheduling?
I wonder, would that be the state of Vermont, talking about all the intersections?
I brought it up to Bethany in our TAC meeting that we need to do something.
It'd be definitely, they would have to give a road cut. Just like that.
No, he's talking about 105 Macy Road.
Oh, yeah.
Something there, and
What's
then
their take on
something to do with this intersection
I said we
too.
need to.
Put in a roundabout?
That she said that she's talked to the people above her and made them aware of it. And this is 6 months ago I talked to her about it, so I haven't talked to her recently about it. But if I'm gonna talk to her about the bridge, I'll talk to her about that at the same time.
There's 2 accidents in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Has nothing to do that we have no police coverage, but I'm sure people are doing this speed limit.
I don't think it's just town problem.
No, I'm not, I'm like,
Yeah.
across the board.
You get it in the sleeve, second one. No,
He's not gonna let it go.
I was at Northwest Solid Waste District meeting, 2-3 weeks ago. Heidi came on, their administrator. They're talking about, you know how the road's washing away there on Macy Road? They had fixed one section, and she said Heidi said they were able to do that from the road. They had enough bank where they could park halfway down the hill with the excavators and stuff and fix it. Well, this new one, they want to come in through the right of way that they own, the solid waste owns, the dump site down there, to get to those cornfields out there that I think Ronnie Macy rents them, but they're, anyways, they wanna access that Pine Plains Road, go through that right of way. They're gonna put a temporary bridge across the river to fix that bank. That's gonna be quite a project. Need to haul stuff, stone and stuff all the way around there. I don't remember what she said the total they thought the cost was gonna be, but because right now, who is it that owns that land? I can't remember the name of it, but anyways, the guy that owns that land that Ronnie leases has a right of way for ag use to get through the Northwest Solid Waste land.
Who's got?
Does Buck's got stuff?
Yeah, there you go. And, but because this is a municipal project, they need their own right of way, I guess, to get through there. But, yeah, she explained the project, said there's not enough road to work from the road, so they gotta go all the way around.
How far down is that right there?
And she said there's 2 more spots on that road that are bad.
How far
You
down?
might wanna just
How far down is the
reroute
beach
the
road?
road there.
Down to the bottom of that.
It's like a $5 million project to fix that one slide.
That's quite a
And they've already spent a couple million on the first one that they've done.
Cause I think you get an excavator with extended iron that you can reach down there and set rock.
It's in Highgate, not Sheldon.
So you're reaching out to someone? So I can respond to this, you're reaching out to? Well, when we discussed it, you're gonna be reaching out to her, or to?
Was there a
Oh,
water
we
leak
don't
in
know.
Laurel Drive?
Yeah, appreciate it.
And
Just
probably
the
invite them to
water
the next
pipe
meeting.
broke?
Morgan's a business manager and Brian is the money, or Brian is the spender.
This library trustee isn't anything we need to do, is it? We don't appoint any. You'll have to find somebody. How many justices you end up with?
I think they're all filled, there's maybe a couple that didn't have enough votes, but I think there was 7, 8. I don't look at the numbers, I've been busy with things.
I was just curious because there was only 5 on the ballot. What's your guys' thoughts on the budget meeting?
You want to before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving?
After.
Probably now.
Jeez, that's pretty impressive there.
Their season, it's almost there's still a lot of moments, so spare
Oh.
moments, not at work,
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
spare
yeah.
moments.
You're not done yet?
Nope.
You think of evenings or Wednesday?
That's why I was asking what's everybody's availability.
First week of
evenings.
December, fine.
Evenings I could do a Wednesday pretty easily.
I can, yeah, I think
It's dark early though, so we could do a 5:30, 6 o'clock if we could or something. I mean, I don't.
Wednesdays work, I can do Wednesdays, or a Wednesday.
You know, Wednesday,
How's Wednesday for you?
that would work. You know,
Sure.
what's next Wednesday after Thanksgiving?
November 30th.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'll shoot for that.
Yep.
Is Wednesdays, you're open later?
I'm here till 5:30.
You're open till 5:30?
So we got here at 5. You can do
Get
5.
started at 5 and we can get what information we need from her before she goes home, so she doesn't have to come down extra time. And then we could
Well,
just
she
say.
can when she brings us our cookies.
Did you get this?
Oh, I didn't get that.
Can I?
Is that too early or?
No, I can do
I mean,
that.
I might be 10 minutes late, I'm driving straight from Williston.
That's
so
all right, I was
they
just
don't
thinking
take
if
long.
she's gonna be in the office here, we could get some material from her and just give us something to talk about, and then she can go home. We don't have to keep it.
Joe, can you do 5?
Shoot for 5, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing, I mean,
Yeah, no,
I'll be here between 5 and 5:30.
that's fine. Cool. Okay. Break that down. All right, anything else? Anything into executive?
Sure.
I'll make a motion to enter executive.
All right. We have a motion to go into executive session and we will adjourn at the end. Do I get a second to that?
Second.